Get our lunch and breakfast snack prepared today.
It's 7 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, and William Cole is packing a cooler full of lunches.
One of our first stops will be right here at I-40 and 4th Street. We got a guy right here we can get. Morning, sir. Morning.
Twice a week, Cole drives a van looping through Albuquerque's busy streets.
We're looking for panhandlers, homeless people, anyone who looks like they're interested and need help. How you guys doing?
All right, man. Nearly everyone William approaches gets in the van. The aim is to get them off the streets and to a city job site where they'll pull weeds and pick up trash, including items left by fellow homeless.
What they're doing is refuse removal and getting rid of weeds, overgrowth, and just trying to beautify the city.
They work hard for 5 hours. Some come back week after week. The pay is $9 an hour, $1.50 more than the minimum wage.
Anybody want a yogurt?
Yeah.
Plus, they get lunch.
Thank you.
$45.
The cash they get means a lot to the workers.
Instead of going to the mission, at least you get to go to Burger King and McDonald's, and then you go back to the room and you sleep nice and comfortable instead of sleeping in the cardboard.
I got to put some money in my pocket. I helped clean up the community, and it's a good feeling.
Here, at least I got a good day's worth of work in. I don't feel bad because, I honestly worked and earned my wages.
The program is the brainchild of Albuquerque Mayor Richard Berry.
I was driving my car one day, and I was at a stoplight, and there was a gentleman holding a sign that says, "We'll work." So I came back to the office, and I told my staff, we're going to take these folks up on their offer. Instead of being punitive and giving somebody a ticket for standing on the corner and panhandling, why don't we give them a better opportunity?
The mayor struck a partnership with St. Martin's Hospitality Center, a nonprofit organization. The city contributes the van, plus wages for the driver and the workers. St. Martin's runs the program and offers a variety of other services, says Executive Director Father Rusty Smith.
We serve between 300 and 500 meals a day. We provide laundry services at no cost to our clients. We provide showers. We also provide long-term storage that allows them to take the precious things they have and keep them in a safe place. Our clients have no address, and so this is a place where they can get all their important mail. We also have a huge mental health facility, and we address all the major causes of homelessness and try to resolve them on this campus.
I'm homeless. I'm hungry.
St. Martin sends an outreach team to comb city parks and other spots. They're called Angels in Orange, and they bring hot soup, blankets, and offers of help to those who suffer mental and physical ailments. Mental illness is a large contributor to homelessness.
Stop, Bob, stop, Bob.
Albuquerque made national news last year when police shot and killed James Boyd, a homeless man, in the foothills of the Sandia Mountains.
Mr. Boyd was a client of ours, and I buried Mr. Boyd. And he was someone who had severe mental health issues. Mr. Boyd's death was a wake-up call. He brought homelessness to the face and to the awareness of everybody in our community.
Even more attention came when the Boyd family got a $5 million settlement from the city and decided to donate $200,000 of it to homeless organizations. The official count of the homeless in Albuquerque was about 1,400 last year.
Showers!
But Father Rusty says his organization serves about 7,000 people annually.
We count those who are both homeless as well as those who are marginally poor, and so we serve a much larger population.
Albuquerque's homeless problem may seem small compared with larger metropolitan areas, but New Mexico has long been one of the poorest states, ranking second worst last year, with 1 in 5 of its 2 million residents living below the federal poverty line. The city's attack on homelessness includes an effort adapted from a national move to put housing first. It focuses on the chronically homeless, those most likely to die on the streets.
Well, it's good that you made it in here.
Dennis Plummer runs Heading Home.
We have everything from emergency shelter to permanent supportive housing, and we act as the backbone organization of a collaboration focused on medically vulnerable, chronically homeless persons and getting them to permanent supportive housing.
Kenneth Barbour, a veteran who suffers from seizures and post-traumatic stress disorder, got his apartment in August after being homeless off and on for 3 years.
It's a loft apartment. It's got a beautiful fireplace. I got a beautiful bedroom. They furnished all my furniture and utensils, cooking food if I need food.
The first major surgery you've had?
Mm-hmm.
Heading Home also offers beds for those discharged from hospitals with no place to go.
You have people here that are recovering from surgery. One of our earlier residents in the beds needed a quadruple bypass. The doctor refused to do the operation because his recovery would have been in the street. Once we were able to say we have a medical respite bed, they could do the quadruple bypass.
What's the cost?
Cost for us is very minimal, so our cost is $150 a night. If that same person had been in the hospital, well, you know what hospital costs are like, easily $600 to $4,000 a day, depending on the care that's needed.
The payback from the various programs is great, says the mayor, and keeps the homeless out of hospitals and jails. We met in a coffee shop run by St. Martin's that gives job training to those who've been homeless.
We think we can put people in housing and get them stabilized for less money than letting them sleep under the overpass. And we commissioned the University of New Mexico to do a study, and sure enough, it costs about 31% less to get people housed and stabilized than to let them go to the emergency room every time they need medical care, or to live in crisis in a constant state of struggle on the streets.
Whether the van program will make a difference isn't clear yet. It's only been running since September, and so far has served just a tiny fraction of the homeless population.
Any concern about the scale? One van, 10 people at a time, twice a week?
You know, plant that little mustard seed and it grows to big, that's what we're trying to do.
The program has attracted the attention of mayors from Seattle to Pittsburgh. 37 have called already asking how it's done.
Albuquerque is a big American city, but yet we're small enough to where we can be agile and nimble and we can try new things. This is working here. If you're a smaller city, you could do it on a smaller scale. If you're a larger city, on a larger scale.
Barry says he plans to ramp up the van program next year. I'm Kathleen McCleery for the PBS NewsHour in Albuquerque, New Mexico.